Hi everyone, I'm Tim Trussler. I'm the e-learning director here at Bates, and we've got some videos that we want to walk through to show you just some of the basics of Canvas, how to get started, how to move around, how to do some basic functions. And this first video is truly starting at the beginning. It's simply how to log in and how to navigate Canvas once you've logged in for those first couple of times. Okay, so from just about any page at Bates, up at the top you should see a Canvas link. So click on that, and it will take you to this page here, the Canvas login page. All right, do make sure you're here. I say that because a lot of times you have people call us and maybe they Googled Canvas or they've gone to a previous college's Canvas, something like that. So make sure you're on this page. It should be obvious. It says Bates right at the top there. And then once you get here, we're going to click on log into Canvas using your Bates network credentials. Okay, we're not going to go over this in depth because hopefully all of you are watching this from your courses. You've already logged in, but if you haven't and you run into difficulties logging in, realize we can't reset your password. So for this one thing, you're going to need to contact IT. Okay, and their email address is studenthelp@batestech.edu. You can contact them. What they'll do is they'll just reset your login credentials and send you an email telling you what those are so that you can log in and get started. Okay, once we've done that, you enter your username and your password, you log in. You should see something that looks like this screen right here. Okay, and this is your dashboard. It has all of your courses in here. Again, everything should be here. If it's not, you might want to contact your instructor first because sometimes you might not have a Canvas shelf for a course or they may not have published it. But if it is missing, give us a call. And for basically any problems you run into other than that login that we talked about, go ahead and give us a call. Okay, our contact information is olc@batestech.edu and our phone number is 253-680-7233. So this is your dashboard. It has your courses. You can move your cards around. If you click on these three buttons here, the more button, you can rename it. If you got a big long name, you just want it called phlebotomy or something like that, you can do that. You can change the colors, all of that stuff. But honestly, what we would recommend is switching your view here. This is called the card view. It puts all your courses here, and it's great for the first few days, just getting in and getting started. But once you get into the quarter, really much more than what courses you're in, because you already know that, you're going to want to know two pieces of information, like every other college student in the history of the world. You're going to want to know what assignments are due and how are my grades. So up at the top, if you click on, again, this more button, the three dots, and you're going to switch from card view to list view. Okay, and as you see, this gives you that information. So here's assignments that are due, here's assignments you've turned in, here's your grades, here's items that are missing. If you've got notes from instructors, feedback, all of that stuff you can access here. So this is a much more handy place to look at when you log in. So we recommend switching over. Then when you're ready to go into your classes, you can just click on this courses button here and click on the course to get started. Okay, so that's logging in and kind of navigating your initial home screen. You've got some buttons on the left that you can use, and we want to draw your attention to two of them. The first one is calendar. So if we click on the calendar button, you will see anything that has a date attached to it here. So for example, if there's an assignment with a due date, you'll see it here. A quiz you have to take at a certain time, you will see it here. Most importantly for a lot of you, your Zoom sessions, assuming your instructor scheduled those, you will see Zoom sessions in here, including the link to access the Zoom session. So everything should be here. A quick tip, if it's not, over here you can turn calendars on and off, up to 10 different ones. Just make sure that your course calendar is actually turned on, and you should see it there. Okay, and the last button to show you is this inbox button right here. Click on that link and that takes you to an inbox. You'd probably call it email. Canvas actually calls it Messenger because it's all housed inside of Canvas and that's the only people you can send it to, but it's basically email. Okay, so you can see my inbox on the left hand side. I'm going to click on this compose message button right here, and we go through. You can select your course, and then over on the right here you can select who you want to send it to, either a teacher or, if they allow it, fellow students. And that's it. You put in a subject, you start typing it in. You'll notice on the left-hand corner, you can also attach a file. You can record video and audio and then send it off to the person you want. We do recommend using this as much as possible for the simple reason that it actually comes from within Canvas. So if you send something from your Gmail account to your instructor, spam can kick it out. They may not know that that's you, so you may have to wait a long time to get an answer. If you send it this way, it's tagged very clearly to your instructor that it's coming from a student inside one of their Canvas courses, so you can kind of cut to the front of the line that way. So we do recommend using this as much as possible to converse back and forth with your instructor. Okay? Other than that gets you in, that gets you started. So we hope that you have a great class, a great quarter, and most importantly, a great academic career here at Bates.